The next Predator movie, Badlands, by Dan Trachtenberg and Patrick Asen, with Trachtenberg also directing, will change everything you know about the franchise, just like how Prey did to some degree. Originally, it was just announced as Badlands, but it seems like they've added Predator to the title since then. Back in February 2024, The Hollywood Reporter revealed that a few Predator projects were in the works, with Trachtenberg leading the charge. Filming for this one kicked off in New Zealand during the summer of 2024. There haven't been any official cast announcements for Predator Badlands yet, except for Elle Fanning, who is confirmed as the female lead. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been rumored for years to reprise his role as Dutch in a Predator sequel. Anytime a new Predator movie is announced, fans start speculating about Dutch's return. For Predators, Robert Rodriguez openly said he wanted Arnold to be part of it, but Arnold was tied up with other commitments at the time. Back in March 2016, Arnold had lunch with Shane Black to talk about The Predator. Early drafts of the movie had Dutch showing up at the end, stepping off a chopper and asking Quinn, Casey, and Rory to join him. But Arnold wasn't happy with the script and turned it down, saying he'd only consider it if his role was more significant or if the script got reworked. The storyline for Predator Badlands is taking a different direction compared to Prey, which was set in 1719. This time, the movie is reportedly set in the future and will focus on a female lead. In August 2024, a casting call popped up for a project codenamed Backpack, which turned out to be Predator Badlands. Along with that, a synopsis and details about the main characters were leaked. The story will follow two intertwining plot lines, focused on the bond between two sisters. Their relationship faces challenges as they choose different paths in life. It was revealed because of the casting call. The casting call was looking for a lead actress to play twin sisters named Thea and Tessa. The role involved playing both characters, and the description says they're open to female or non-binary actors of any ethnicity, aged mid-20s to mid-40s. Thea is super smart, funny, and full of energy, with a fearless vibe that comes more from her being naive than brave. She spent her whole life in a lab and is finally stepping out into the world on her first big adventure. Comedy skills are a must for this role. On the flip side, Tessa is all about intensity and focus. She's laser-focused on achieving her family's goals and won't let anything or anyone, including her sister, stand in her way. The casting call mentioned the lead actress needed to be 5'8" or shorter and comfortable with intense action training and wearing prosthetics or heavy makeup. Filming for the project took place in New Zealand between June and September 2024. In July, the New Zealand Herald reported that an American movie was being filmed in Rotorua, with production later moving to Te Kuiti and then to Southhead, a peninsula just north of Helensville. Another article shared 3 set photos showing a big Hollywood movie being filmed at Hamurana Springs in Rotorua, which was likely Predator Badlands. By October 2024, behind-the-scenes images surfaced showing the crew at work, and in the background, you could spot the Predator costume, confirming the connection. In November 2024, Empire teased a snippet from their upcoming January issue, featuring the first official behind-the-scenes shot from Predator Badlands. In the issue, director Dan Trachtenberg revealed a surprising twist: the Predator will be the hero of the film. The creature is front and center leading the charge, Trachtenberg told Empire in their Andor Season 2 issue. He's still badass, but there's an emotional side to him too. Creating a character you can connect with, but who also intimidates the hell out of you, has been both challenging and exciting. He explained that the concept stemmed from wanting to expand on what Prey achieved, pushing the franchise's boundaries while giving audiences a hero they don't usually get to root for. That evolved into this big idea of rooting for the Predator, he added. I'm pretty pumped to see the Predator as the hero, but if he's going up against humans, there are a few things he'll need to avoid to actually win, so let me break down why Predators usually lose. First, the Yautja can't keep underestimating human resilience. Whether it's in Central America or LA, the Predator thinks it's the big deal, but it keeps its true identity hidden. In Predator 2, the creature gets a little too cocky, going after tough characters like a Jamaican drug lord and even Bill Paxton's detective, who's shown to be a real threat to even the LAPD. The Yautja keeps underestimating humans, thinking that just because they've survived one big mess in Central America, it's worth hunting in a more crowded place. They know humans exist, have fought them before, and even lost a battle or two, yet they still treat us like a joke or just a minor hurdle, and that's where they mess up. Another big mistake predators make is thinking that a gun is what makes a human a real fighter. Throughout the Predator series, we see characters grab a weapon, and suddenly they're marked as targets by the Yautja like they weren't a threat before picking up a gun. Take the original movie, for example. Dutch, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, knocks an assault rifle out of Anna's hands, but later he shows that even without a weapon, a human can still be just as tough as a predator. It's pretty surprising for the Yautja, especially considering how skilled they are in hand-to-hand combat, to make that kind of mistake. On the flip side, predators can be way too dependent on their shoulder gun. When they're up against a xenomorph, it makes sense to use that plasma cannon since close-range weapons are useless. Their blades would melt, and the acid blood would burn them. But when dealing with humans, the shoulder cannon really isn't necessary, especially if the predator is as tough as it likes to think. With the kind of arrogance the predator often shows, it should be more than capable of getting up close and personal with its prey. Yet, even in the original film with Dylan, the Yautja still uses the shoulder cannon before moving in with its claws. It's not a terrible hunting tactic, but it might also reveal that, deep down, the predator sees humans as a bigger threat than it lets on. Another issue is that predators take too much pleasure in toying with their prey, which doesn't make them very effective in the long run. Prey builds on what was established in Predator, but sets it in the past. One of the best things about Trachtenberg's film, which might actually make it better than Predator, is that the Yautja's targets are in way worse shape when it comes to weaponry. It's 1719, so Naru and her people are definitely outgunned, but that doesn't mean they're outsmarted. The Yautja's constant focus on stalking makes sense. They're trying to understand how their target moves and thinks. In Prey, the predator learns the differences between a rattlesnake, a wolf, and a human, but it's never clear which one it respects the most, if any. The predator's love for the hunt can sometimes get in the way of actually finishing the job. Lastly, the shimmer shield is often pretty useless. In the original film, the Yautja uses camouflage without a problem, but the issue is that their eyes still glow, in the right light, like two irradiated corn cobs. It's still been used effectively in films though, like in Prey, where it helps the predator take out a snake mid-jump. Anyway, I like this whole concept of a predator turning into the hero. Well, that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this and other exciting upcoming movies. We'll see you next time.